Now, who are these cigarettes for? Anne or Hector? It's king size, so probably Hector. Well, then he should be keeping his cigarettes with him. So I won't throw those away. I'm also going to assume that we have a no smoking policy in the hotel. And Anne seems like the kind of person who would, respect that. So I won't be throwing them away still. She was a church girl? This is an empty photograph. Frame. So that's what you're talking about. There's cereal. Offers you a chance to visit its amazing cereal factory in Calgary, Alberta. To win, it's simple. All you gotta do is draw Frostbite, our beloved mascot, enjoying a delicious bowl of Pit Pots. You can only participate once, so be sure to send your very best drawing. Don't wait. Use coupon below to send it today. That sounds like a lot. Will you be the lucky lad to visit my igloo of the factory? Michael Beaumont, address Hotel Clarington, Chamber 507, City, Montreal, Province, Quebec. Offer ends on the 31st of June, 1958. So it is 1958, but what day is it? A double-sided pencil. Smart kid. A toy car. Nice. Well, there are some words on it. What do they say? Keep battery out. Battery chamber. When not in use. Okay. That's fair.
Oh, Michael. Adults can be so confusing. I promise it's not you.
Dad, I'm sorry, but Mom asked me not to tell you the name of our hotel. She allowed me to talk about our room, though. We have 2 little beds, a radio, and even a television. Mom let me build a fort, and the maid brought us extra blankets. She's really nice. The hotel is nice too, but I miss home. I wish Mom and you could be happy, and I wish everything could go back to the way it was before. But Mom says it's impossible. She says she no longer loves you. Do you think she'll ever stop loving me too? No, of course not. Oh, this poor boy. Divorces are easily the hardest on the children.
So you were eager to set up a meeting, but didn't want anyone noticing.
I hope you're well in spite of the circumstances. We've been on a train for 2 days now. It's a long ride, made even longer by the fact that I can't wait to see you again. We're scheduled to arrive in Montreal on the eve of Valentine's Day. I booked room 509. It's a marital suite. When we arrive, please refrain from talking to me until we can figure out a safe way to see each other. Say hello to Michael for me. M. Mrs. Beaumont, Clarington Hotel, 1178 Drummond Street, Montreal. Oh no. Marcella is having an affair with Anne. Which is fine with me, but this is 1958. You guys are gonna get in trouble. Like, real trouble. But then again, you're both women, so they might not care. Rainbow! Okay, that's it from
Get
Michael's
to the bottom of
fort.
it and find out what links these rooms together.
Okay, so I was hoping that Hector wasn't the one having the affair, but I didn't want Marcella having the affair either. To Anne Bursey. Okay, so that's her maiden name. Subject, Michael's withdrawal from school. Dear Mrs. Bursey, we have successfully processed your request to withdraw your son, Michael Bursey, from his school schedule and system under the agreement that you will continue his education from home. Following this letter, you will receive the list of books and school materials you need to purchase in order to follow the curriculum from home. A social worker will be in touch to help you understand our milestones so that your son can benefit from our programs from the comfort of his home. Thank you for thinking of your son's education. Director Donald Byron. Homeschooling is going to be hard. Lal and Set. La Grammaire. Pour toi. No. Pour tout. Nouvelle édition. How was that? Bad? Okay. Switch. TV. Oh, they were playing Snakes and Ladders.
Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time.
I'm more of a fan of Snakes and Escalators myself.
Sounds like this is from your school days, but the name of the sender is smudged.
Interesting. December 26, 1945. The year of our Lord. Because the war ended. Dear Anne, you're right. I miss the snow already. It's so hot right now in Texas. It's quite a shock after the cool weather of Montreal. My family has never seen snow before, and I couldn't find the words to tell them how beautiful it is. Well, it snows in Texas too, right? Or was that not a thing yet? They don't understand what they're missing. I wish I could build my brother's snowman, like the one we built together a few weeks ago. I know it's childish, but I had not had that much fun in years. Christmas was exhausting. 9 days of eating, singing, dancing. It's great fun, but I'm glad it's over so I can rest a little. Of course, celebrations will resume for New Year, but it gives me a few days to relax. How are things going with your family? I know you don't get along well, but I hope you're still able to have a good time. I will leave Montreal on the 8th. I cannot wait to be back. I miss finding black cat hairs all over my clothes. I miss our late night studying sessions at Harry's. I even miss Sister Miller's classes, if you can believe it. I will see you soon. Warm wishes. Well, I'm guessing this is a letter from Marcella. Or maybe somebody else. Because
Aha! Keys are Snoop's best friend.
this is a key? Did I read this already?
So a husband can abuse his wife and just get away with it? And people like Linda still think divorce is wrong? Ugh.
Richardson Carter, attorneys at law. Dear Anne, I've met with Louis, and he has asked me to give you the enclosed letter. I think I should reiterate that some of your accusations, such as wife abuse, are not grounds for divorce in Quebec. Bullshit. I understand you are hurt, but I don't think antagonizing your husband is very wise at the moment. He abused her, buddy. I don't care if this is 1958 anymore. This is wrong. You shouldn't hit your spouse. Don't forget to be in court at 11 a.m. on the 20th. Be on time. Also, a friendly reminder that my fees for January need to be paid before the end of this month. I'm happy to help you out, but I cannot work pro bono on this one. Sincerely, Howard. And the Holy Bible. Add Adam or Eve. Bridget Boswell, a confession of shocking and forbidden love. Can she resist the ultimate temptation? No, because women are hot.
Bridget Boswell. Didn't I see that name somewhere earlier?
Anne and Marcella are reading the same books. F&W, a heartbreaking decision. Should Rose stay in a marriage that no longer makes her happy? No. Or seek refuge in the arms of a woman who truly understands her? Yes. She has tasted the forbidden fruit years ago, and now it's all she can think of. But what will her family and society as a whole think of her if she turns to a life of sin? Should she be condemned for even entertaining the thought of leaving her husband, or pitied for having to make such a heartbreaking decision? The latter. Bridget Boswell is the prolific author behind novels such as And They Were Roommates and The Lonely Girl. Adam or Eve is her 7th novel. Oh, well, congratulations! She is definitely more successful than I am. I haven't published one book. Is this a music box?
I'll need another key to unlock this. Haven't I seen one just like this somewhere?
I don't remember. A collar? Greta. Aw, they have a dog! Maybe Anne and Michael are out right now, walking said dog. What else? Is that all? Please, nobody come back. Can I pick this up? Well, we don't want to throw it away. It's just a yo-yo. Why would you throw it away? I imagine Marcella also has the key to the box. Maybe it's in this part of the room. In the bedroom.
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
What pills provide birth control? Development of a contraceptive pill believed to be the ultimate form of birth control was reported yesterday to a group of journalists. The pill was tested among 218 women. Despite reports of some undesirable effects, Dr. Tenenbaum said the pill shows greater promise for the future. Members of the clergy, huh? And they probably don't like that. Apparently, even in today's time, Catholics aren't a fan of contraception. Well, excuse me if a woman doesn't want to get pregnant. Oh, I get it.
Ah, there you are. With Marcella. God knows where she is.
So we need to find Marcella herself. Nope.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth.
Bean, I've been meaning to speak with you.
Really?
Oh, about what?
Well, a little birdie told me Mr. Morgan and Mr. Cruz had an argument yesterday evening.
Really? Who's your little birdie?
Jacques. Apparently it got so heated he had to get involved. And listen to this. It sounds like I was on the right track, because he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Wanna guess what it is?
Well, she was on the right track, so yeah, fair.
Where?
Bingo.
Okay.
Did Jack hear anything else?
From what he told me, it seemed like Mr. Cruz was accusing Mr. Morgan of having an affair with his wife. Wouldn't have expected Mrs. Cruz to fall for a man like Morgan, but I guess the heart wants what the heart wants.
Maybe.
But Paul isn't married.
That doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
What do you mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
Oh, and the other one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a pendant. It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Wait, so Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys that are both needed to open a mysterious chest? Yeah, there's definitely something going on here.
I think they're having an affair.
I think Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont might be the ones having the affair.
That's an interesting theory. Did you find any clues that might support this?
Nothing concrete. I mean, I did find a letter that suggests they may have gone to college together, but they could just as well be good friends, right?
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
I guess we'd know for
Really
sure if we
good
could
friends.
Look at that chest, but I don't think I'll be able to open it. I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Yeah.
With that in mind, whatever's in that chest must be really important.
I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, hold on. I may have an idea. Get me a candle and some plaster, and maybe I can do something about that pesky chest.
How?
I'll tell you later. Just find me those things, and I'll meet you in the basement as soon as I manage to leave my post.
All right. Thank you for not giving up.
Come on, you know I wouldn't let you down.
I'm just gonna close this. Wouldn't want Paul to get mad.
Plaster and candles. Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to find plaster somewhere around here.
Is she gonna make a wax key? Had a feeling I've seen that peculiar kind of key before. In a photograph. Cruises in Mr. Morgan's safe. Feels like a dead end. I have no idea why Beth thinks that we can open Anne's chest with candles and plaster. But I was promised an explanation once I made my way to the basement with those 2 items. So I'll just have to put my trust in her. Now, plaster shouldn't be hard to find in a hotel with renovations going on. I'll walk by bags of this stuff every day. I'll start with that. Then see about getting some candles. I mean, even in 1958, candles were kind of out of popularity, right? We started using electricity and stuff. Plaster.
Great. This takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs?
Well, you're giving me useful
I
hints.
can probably find the rest of what I need in the basement.
I can fill it. I'm sorry, Sophie. Were you trying to make a pun? Because you failed. I got the plaster Beth requested, just leaves the candles. Rebecca is always super prepared and terrified of the dark. If I recall correctly, she keeps a stash of candles somewhere in the hotel. If I want to find them, I think my first stop should be the basement, where she spends most of her time. Well, she is okay with that. Am I supposed to put in these towels somewhere? Because I have 6 towels on my person. Can I put them in the laundry room?
Where do you keep your candles, Reb? I guess I should check the locker room first.
Or the break room. Trophy earned. Wendy gets the boot.
I told you, you wouldn't believe me. Please, just tell me. It's Linda. She wrote her stuff on her own door with my lipstick, so I would get the blame. What? That doesn't make any sense. I knew you would believe me. Wendy, wait. I do. I believe you. It's too late now, Chuck. Wendy!
Go after her, Jacques. Don't let your beloved get away. She is still your beloved, right? To whoever keeps stealing my lunch, I want my Tupperwares back. Susan. Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Candles, candles, candles. I think Rebecca keeps a stash of them, but where?
Oh, I can't even open this door anymore. I spy with my little eye a candle. Have you heard there's a famous movie director staying in 602? Jay. Jacques. Yes, I was there when I checked in. I don't know who he is, but he must be really important because Bernard was almost licking his boots. He even let the man bring his dogs into hotel. Susan. Is he shooting a picture in Montreal? I've heard he's here on a scout, but I'm not sure what it means. Maybe he's making a picture on Boy Scouts. Do you think he'll shoot in the hotel? I hope he does. Imagine, we can meet a famous director like James Dean. Let's hope the director has supernatural powers, because Dean is very much dead. What? He's dead? Wait a minute. Yeah, Jacques, James Dean died in 1955. It's been 3 years already. And even you didn't know about it. Andrew's Book Club. What? Let's talk about books and stuff over a nice cup of coffee. Where? The Corner Cafe. When? Thursday, 7 p.m. Why? Why not? For more details, please contact... blah blah blah. Cold-hearted prick.
I'm good.
I can't believe Eugene would do something like that. He's worked with us for years. He's always been loyal. Is there anything you might have done or said to anger him?
To anger him? What are you saying? That I deserve this? No.
Yes.
No, of course not. All I need to say is that maybe from his...
It's locked.
I don't know what on earth's going on today because of that goddamn snowstorm? Or was there something in the coffee this morning? What do you mean? The whole staff's completely off today. Jacques leaving luggage carts everywhere, Wendy writing that message on the door, Beth? Well, don't even get started.
Oh, and that maid? What's her name? Sylvie? I never noticed how odd she is.
Sophie!
I like her. She's a good girl. You know what? I should call the city. Tell them they don't need to build that madhouse next door. There's one right here. Oh, Bernard. It's not that bad. I'm here, aren't I? Come here. Let me help you forget about all that for a minute.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay. You have fun with that. Am I supposed to go inside her locker? Where's her locker? The VIP guest in room 602 is getting on my nerves. He keeps ordering food that's not on the menu. We don't usually do special orders, but Bernard was adamant that we make all of his wishes come true. Do I look like a goddamn genie? That's not even the worst of it, though. Every night he barges in the kitchen as if he were at home asking for meals on his precious little terriers. Who feeds dogs $4 roast beef? I can't even afford $4 roast beef for myself. Bobby. Oh, Bobby, you poor boy.
So you do have a stash of candles. But where is it?
The kitchen is out of power, again, and I can barely see a thing. Bernard wants us to continue working, but I'm not risking chopping off my fingers for that blowhard. Didn't you start hoarding candles since the last power outage? I remember you saying you never wanted to be caught in the dark basement again. Where's your stash? It's urgent. Please. Bobby. Come on, Rebecca, help out your friend here.
Didn't I find one of these in Anne's room, too? The White Cat must be a popular spot. Are you looking to buy
Land for sale.
I know you grew up on a farm. Maybe you're looking to get back to nature.
Land for sale, 72 acres of fertile land. Auction starts April 17th. A gemstone of land has become available for you to acquire near the municipality of Farnham and the riverfront of Yamaska River. This gorgeous and ready to be cleared land is lacking in only one thing: an owner. Discover the true meaning of nature. A land filled with all the resources you'll need to build a home for your family and earn a more than decent living raising cattle or exploiting its large wooded area. Only a few hours drive from major cities such as Montreal or Saint Jean. Freedom is at your fingertips. Auction held at Rhodes Brothers Auctioneers. Rhodes Brothers Auctioneers, truly yours since 1899. Alright, boys.
Wait, is this you, Beth? What on earth led to this picture being taken?
Doesn't seem like it was too long ago.
Is that a live alligator? I think I'd die on the spot.
Yeah, me too. And a snake. She's got a snake wrapped around her person. Beth is kind of dangerous, ain't she? Kind of.
Fine. Keep your secrets, stalker. Alright, we're getting somewhere.
Trophy earned. French Capitale.
Resist the temptation to spend it on a burger at Harry's.
I wonder if this is a picture of Sophie's dad next to a robot.
It's locked.
Of course it is. Those look like candles. Down there? No?
Off limits.
No.
It's locked.
There's some cigarettes.
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie.
Wait, what is this? Royal Navylons? Ripped nylons don't despair. Well, it looks like a girl thing, so I wouldn't know.
Maybe Bobby took some candles from Rebecca already.
Do I need to go to the kitchen? Basement. Note from Bobby to Rebecca. Looks like it was written hastily. Okay. I'll try to get to the kitchen, I guess. Where's the break room? Maintenance.
It's locked.
Of course. So where do I go?
Sophie, you're forgetting what you came here for. The off limits opens.
I don't know where they are.
People don't usually leave these unlocked.
Eugene, half the washing machines are out of order. Because of this, I won't be able to finish our current load in time, and Beth will be forced to offer guests an apology discount. Please fix the machines before Bernard kills me. Rebecca. Well, Eugene's gone. Buddy!
No candles, but this looks like the laundry room.
Wait, is there anything on the back? No. Dang it, Bobby!
Mr.
Rebecca.
Ray is really getting to Bobby.
I confess I'm about to commit murder. What? I don't care who he is, how rich he is, how famous he is. The VIP guest in 602 is a goddamn psycho. He ordered room service this morning, but somehow the plates got mixed up and he received eggs instead of pancakes. It happens, right? Well, the man rushed into the kitchen in a frenzy and yelled at us for 10 minutes straight, saying eggs are disgusting and that he hates them. I should have told him that he's disgusting and I hate him. I thought of spitting in his next meal. But before leaving, he swore he'd never order anything from the kitchen ever again. Without the shadow of a doubt, this is the worst establishment I've ever visited, he said in his pompous accent. If he ever sends his clothes downstairs to be cleaned, can you be a good friend and stitch all of his pockets? Any other form of sabotage would do, too. I know you're creative. Just be careful not to arouse too much suspicion. Bobby. I don't want you getting locked up.
Ooh, is this a movie script?
Change title, not too catchy enough. In a northwesterly direction. Screenplay by E.L. Needs more murders. Add Killer Tornado? No, that's stupid. Why cut the scene inside the nose? Best part of the script? February 1958. See if James Stewart is available. James Stewart, eh? Who was that again? It's a Wonderful Life and Vertigo. You're welcome. Paper note with funny drawing, red lipstick. $250 in loose change, business card, peppermint, cigarette pack, silver ring, $1 bill, green pen, movie script, 20 cents in loose change, cigarette pack, red line, paper note with numbers, black pen, $135 in loose change. What is this for? 216? Oh, it's in here.
Stash uncovered. Reb got a candle. Now, what next?
We gotta go to the
See
basement?
if Beth is around.
Trust in the process. I've got a bag of plaster and one of Rebecca's candles. I can only imagine the hell Bernard would give me if he caught me walking around with these items. It was hard enough to explain the screwdriver. Now to figure out how exactly these are going to help me open a locked chest. I'm sure it'll make sense soon. Yeah, I think Beth knows what she's doing. Oh, there she is.
You are.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, when I was little, we had padlocks on many of the farm's sheds. My dad would always lose the keys, so one day he made a mold of them using wax and plaster.
Ah, I was on their track.
The same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Absolutely not. But
What?
hey, I guess we won't know until we try.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this.
Oh my gosh, are we in the kitchen?
Okay, to start, we need to pour the wax from the pot.
How much?
Have you done this before? You're a real pro. Now, time to put the key into the wax. Let's give it a few seconds, so the mold really takes form. Okay, I think you can remove it. Well,
All
we're
right.
almost there. Just pour the cup of plaster into the mold.
It's not that hard.
All right. Now we wait for it to dry.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
I don't know. I guess we'll keep poking it every now and then.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
Indeed. But I like it. It's rare that this job allows me to use my creative side.
Your creative side.
Well, granted, this key won't end up in any museum, but I enjoy the occasional artistic endeavor.
Oh my gosh, Beth is after my own heart. Like taming an alligator?
Like posing with alligators?
How do you know about that?
Oh, I think it must have slipped out of your locker because I saw this picture of you in a long white dress and...
Oh my, you did? What did you think of it?
I think you look beautiful. I'm not sure I understand it. Yeah, I don't get it, but I loved it.
I loved it, actually. It
Trophy
was
earned, smooth snooper.
unique, I guess. Artistic?
Yeah, those pictures were taken by a very close friend of mine a few years back. Sarah Rivers
Very close
was her
friend.
name. Earth-shattering talent, but a bit too controversial for most people's sensibilities.
Oh. Are you still friends?
No, we we went our separate ways.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame. She really captured me. My essence.
Your
I bet she had some
essence
good...
is to tame alligators?
My essence is to fear nothing.
Yeah, I can tell. I really admire that about you.
I'm sure under that sweet exterior, you're pretty fearless too. Haven't you ever done something really scary? I mean, other than snooping on a potential creep.
Does sailing count?
Excuse me? You sail? On a boat?
Right, she had a picture of a boat in her
I
locker.
used to, with my grandpa. But when he died, we had to sell the boat to pay off his debts.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to go with you.
Yeah, we can still find a way.
Maybe it'd be possible to borrow a boat for a day. I think one of Grandpa's friends still has his.
Really? That would be great. I just love trying new things.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey, look. I think it's dry.
Hopefully dry enough.
I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not. Well, I should get back upstairs before Bernard notices my absence. If he hasn't already. Let me know how it goes with the key.
Try not to break it.
Be careful while turning it, okay? You wouldn't want it to break inside the lock.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, is this gonna be a little mini game? Where I need to turn it slowly?
Probably.